All right, in this video, I am going to show you how to insert a quadratic trend line, at least figure out the coefficients for your data in Excel on an iPad. This is much easier to do on a full Excel version on a Windows laptop, but this is how you would do it on an iPad. So let's highlight the data, and I'm going to insert. And what we want to do is we want to do a scatter plot. So make sure you go down to XY scatter plot. I don't want the connecting lines. I want that choice right there where I just get the data points. And so that would be my data. Okay, now I have already plotted the data. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I've already plotted my data here. And I did this obviously in a full Windows, and I inserted a quadratic trend line. So I know that's kind of what I want. And what I want to do on the iPad is to give you those coefficients. So how do we do that on an iPad? We know that the quadratic formula is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. That's what we're looking for. And how do I find a, b, and c? All right, here are the formulas. Your a, okay, and you're going, what? Okay, make sure you type this in exactly. Notice this B2 to B5. That would be my Y values. The colon says all the values between B2 and B5. So the colon is a very good notation that you need to learn in Excel. The A values, A2, A5, those are your X values. And then you're going to raise those to A. Notice that you have a squirrely bracket, you need that. 1, 2, close your squirrely bracket, close the parentheses, comma, 1. So that would be your A value, okay? Your B value is pretty much the exact same formula, except instead of notice at the very end, I have a comma 2 at the end. Again, the B values are the B those are my Y values, and the A's were my X values. Okay, my C values, well, just like your A and B, except I have a comma 3 at the end. So now I've got my coefficients, my A, B, and C for my quadratic formula, and let's plot it. Now, if I'm going to plot the same X value with two different Y's, I just need to, again, highlight it. And I'm going to insert right here, and I'm going to insert a chart. I want an XY scatter plot. There are a couple ways you can do this. Number one is I don't really like your data connected by a line, but that quadratic formula is a quadratic line. So in this case, it would be okay to plot it like this and put the lines between the data points, because Excel is thinking that this is a data point and not a trend line. Or you can do it as just a plot like this. You're not going to get it as nice looking as the standard Excel version. Okay, you're not going to be able to do your data points as dots and your trend line as a dotted line. You will not be able to do that. But at least you've got your formula values, and from that you can finish out whatever you need to do with that formula.